Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I recently came back from a trip to the UK and whilst I was there I ended up getting a bunch of 4K Blu-rays. And this video is going to be me going through the haul of goods that I got. There's a mixture that I received as Christmas presents, then there are some that I ended up buying with my own hard cash. This is not a cheap hobby. This is something that I love and admire. Let's go into the haul. One that has been quite an interesting pickup I got was Tron Legacy. This is a film that I absolutely adored as a kid. I only watched it once, but played the heck out of Tron Evolution on the PS3. Tron Legacy was originally shot on 1080p digital cameras, but was mastered at 2K, so it has been upscaled to 4K, and my goodness me, the HDR implementation on this thing is gorgeous, and it does come with a slipcase. Come on. I was watching this yesterday and it just looks incredible. Man, just everything in the grid, it looks great. And from what I know, they did do some touch-ups to Clue and the de-aging, so it does look a little bit better on that front. The Daft Punk score was my most listened to score for 2025. Also, fun fact, Tron Legacy and the next three are the first Disney 4K Blu-rays I've bought. The majority of the ones I own so far have been Warner Bros, which is quite interesting. I ended up getting the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. One thing I'm also happy about is I have the synchronicity with the slipcases, because you know when you have that one film within a trilogy that doesn't have a slipcase, kind of annoying. The first two Guardians films were mastered at a 2K DI, which is a digital intermediate. So it's been upscaled to 4K, but nevertheless, they look fantastic. And to my knowledge, Guardians 3 was the first Marvel film to be mastered at 4K. So there's no upscaling here. This is true sourced 4K. This is a lot darker than the previous two in the trilogy. When I first watched this in cinemas, I watched it in IMAX and ended up having a panic attack throughout the film. So thanks James Gunn for that. They're such great films to watch. And to me, the Guardians films have the most creative soul behind it compared to the other Marvel films, as they just feel so homogenous, and especially from a cinematic and performance style. I'm really happy to have these. It's like the only Marvel Studios films that I'll probably get on 4K Blu-ray. I'm a big Tom Cruise fan when it comes to his movies, and one of the best video game movies is Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow I watched back in the cinema back in 2014 with the name Live, Die, Repeat. This is a film that every year I'll watch it once or twice, and it's just awesome, and I'm so happy to watch this in the best quality possible at home. Also, Emily Blunt is pretty cool in it. I am a huge fan of the Mission Impossible series, and I'm so happy to say that I now have the entire, not the entire, but I got the 6-film collection. I ended up getting this as a Christmas present from my mum, which was very sweet and kind of her. And to me, I'm just so happy that I can now watch all of them from beginning to end. The only film I need to get now is The Final Reckoning. I've checked out a few of these. Ghost Protocol looks amazing. It's a shame that we don't have the IMAX aspect ratio for the Burj Khalifa sequence, but nevertheless, it looks really good, and I'm excited to watch these over the next couple of years. Ad Astra, starring Brad Pitt, and wow, like it's basically like Apocalypse Now for space, and there's just something about it that I find so incredibly interesting. I could be wrong, but I think this is a 2K DI, so it's been upscaled. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below, or Barkley editing this, just put it up on screen. All of the information that I get regarding 2K DIs, or if it's been mastered at 4K, I get that at Blu-ray.com. That's where I like to also spend more time and just learn about these films. I love the moon rover sequence when there's a sort of a chase sequence and there's the moon pirates. Really cool, the sound design, and especially with the HDR and it just goes super dark, it looks amazing. Another Brad Pitt film, and that is Fury. I ended up getting a £30 gift card for Christmas by my godmother, so thank you, Joe. And I ended up seeing there was a deal which was buy two for £40 for steelbooks. And so, to add Brad Pitt to the collection again, it's sort of like a Brad Pitt trilogy here, I got both Seven and Fury. Fury I got because it's my best friend Nathan's favorite movie of all time, and I just thought, I'm gonna have to add this to the collection. It's his favorite film and we can watch it. We already have, and it looks incredible. Also, the steelbook looks super clean. I can say that once I went to get a haircut and try to get that exact same thing, I just don't think I fitted it as well as Brad Pitt. The friends that know me really well, they know that I absolutely am obsessed with Fincher as a filmmaker. I take so much inspiration from him. The 7 4K release was only a steelbook and digipack. It didn't come in the standard case, spoiler for the next film. This was scanned at 8K and then mastered down in 4K. There was a little bit of controversy with this film, as Fincher might have used, no he didn't, it's not might, he did use some AI to fix some visual effects or changes in the film. This 4K, it looks incredible. It's not from the original negative, it's from a scan of the film, so it's going based off the ones that you would have seen in theaters. I wasn't even born when this came out, so I can't say I've seen it. Although before this came out on physical, it did have an IMAX release for about a week. I really wanted to go watch it. I just didn't have the cash at the time. But now I can watch it at any time. The next film on the list is Shutter Island. When I was at HMV with my friend Tom, I was going back and forth between two Martin Scorsese movies, Shutter Island and Wolf of Wall Street. I really didn't know which one to get. I was like, ah. Shutter Island is a film that I come back to every few years and very much enjoy it. And this is indeed 2K DI, although it was shot on 35mm film. This is a great Leo performance. I haven't checked this out yet, but I am very excited to watch this again and again and again and again and again. But now, let's get on to the final film of the haul, and that is Guillermo del Toro's Nightmare Alley. Whoa. This is, to me, a really cool collector's edition sort of thing to pick up. It's part of the Criterion collection. When Nightmare Alley first released, I believe, I could be wrong, that it was only released on standard Blu-ray. It wasn't released on 4K Blu-ray. Whereas now with GDT partnering with the Criterion collection, this collector's edition, this collection comes with the theatrical cut, but more importantly, it comes with a black and white extended cut of the film. When I tell you this is the best way to watch this film, it should be the only way to watch the film. The moodiness, it adds this greater sense of mystery. It's just such an incredible experience. I'm going to be showing my friend JM some of this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed me just rambling and talking about me going crazy about 4K Blu-rays. Click the subscribe button for that. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this, and I shall see you in the next one. Shout out to my buddy JM for recording this. Peace out, enjoy, watch some movies.